There had been enough amount of drama in this 2021 Formula 1 season, and on Friday, FIA joined this party by announcing a rule in which Formula 1's fastest pit stops are set to be slowed down on safety grounds from the Hungarian Grand Prix after a crackdown from the FIA. So, this led to some mixed reactions from fans and experts, where some think that it's a sensible decision and it's done to help and improve the safety of all those involved, whereas some are like,
Hey yo, what the fuck?
so in this video, I'll take you through this rule in detail, explaining what is it, why is it done, what are its impacts, and why some people are just not happy. But before we begin, let's roll this short intro. See, in a sport that is determined by the stopwatch, where the barest of margins really influence a team's strategy, pit stops are an essential reason why Formula 1 till date is a spectacle of speed. And over these years, these pit stops became blisteringly quick. But now the FIA is getting into slow things down for safety reasons. So, what are these new rules? So, in a technical directive given to teams, the FIA has suggested that teams have to change their procedures when completing a pit stop, such as there has to be at least 0.15 seconds from wheel nuts being observed to be tied to the jackman being told to drop the car. There should be at least 0.2 seconds between the jackman releasing the car and an indication to the driver that they can leave. No front jack should come off the car until all the wheel guns have proved that they have done their job and they have done it right. Apart from all the procedures, the automation part also comes in handy at a pit stop. Like the wheel guns have sensors into them which directly send signal to the lights that indicates the driver to leave his box. But F1's technical regulations contain a reference to pit stops which states that sensors must act passively. In Article 12.8.4, it's clear that devices which are used to fit or remove wheel fasteners may only be powered by compressed air or nitrogen. Any sensor systems may only act passively. The suggestion from the FIA is that some stop procedures may involve a higher degree of automation than is expected, and this has allowed teams to achieve record-breaking times. For now, the FIA does not disclose what the exact tolerance is because they fear that if it was made public, then the teams and drivers would try to exploit the number to boost their getaways. So basically, the FIA wants to give pit crews a window where they can check on their work, whether it's done correctly or not, with less dependency on automation. In theory, it may sound like a sensible decision which is done to help and improve the safety of all those involved. But Christian Horner is not happy about it. We all know the speed at which Red Bull performs their pit stops, and this rule will surely affect them the most. He expressed his concerns to the media during the Styrian Grand Prix. He said that to have to hold the car for 0.2 of a second, you could almost argue it's dangerous because you are judging your gaps. The guy that's releasing the car is having to make that judgment. F1 is about innovation and competition, and seeing pit stops up 2 seconds is a remarkable feat. The question now is, should this new rule even need to come into place? Week after week, teams can produce these astonishingly quick pit stop times thanks to their training and incredible understanding of the machinery in front of them. To be very honest, he addressed some really good points, but there are occasions where these rules might come in handy. Mistakes are rare, but they do happen. Like during the Australian Grand Prix of 2018, both cars of the Haas Formula 1 team were forced to retire for not attaching wheels correctly to their respective cars. Their drivers had been running in 4th and 5th and on track to achieve their best ever result until this disaster struck. Also during the pre-season testing of this year, Mick Schumacher accidentally left the pit lane with the jack still attached to the car. These rules might come in handy and will ensure the safety of all those involved in situations like this for sure. But see, in my opinion, these new rules will not play some major role in confirming the safety of the person involved. And even if it does, this is surely not the right time to implement this rule. We are in between a really heated battle between Red Bull and Mercedes, and it just takes a major advantage from tabletoppers for sure. But whatever it is, let's just wait and watch how it turns out. And finally, you can tell me in the comments what you think of it. Also, if you are new to this channel, do check out our other videos, and if you are an Indian like me, then you should check out our Apne India series. We discuss guys and girls from motorsport from our country there. You can also subscribe to this channel if you think it brings valuable motorsport content to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.